All right, so this video is about how to find a good man. So it's videos obviously primarily for women, but how to find a good man. Um, it's really not that hard. I think one of the best things a person can do if they're looking for a good man is, would this person make a good father? Even if you don't want to have kids, if you look at would they make a good father, the same traits that are necessary to be a good father are often necessary to be a good companion. Loyal, dependable, hardworking, you can count on them, they keep their word. So a good male role model, so those type of traits tend to also bleed over into the same type of traits you need, like for a husband, for example. And I think a lot of women that have bad luck with guys are really selfish in regards to the criteria they use to find a guy. Like a woman with no kids, a lot of times they won't even consider, would this guy make a good future father for my unborn children, when they're deciding whether or not they want him. And they might be deciding based on like attraction or sexual chemistry with no consideration for anything else, and then their children end up with a terrible father and they're upset, but you never even consider whether or not he'd be a good father when deciding if you want to date him or not. And what's funny is, I'd say 90% of attractive women have husband material in their friend zone. Like the guy's just sitting there waiting to be picked, but they're not attracted to him. And what's funny is, animals have figured it out. If you look at animals, monkeys, lions, whatever, the females don't even choose the males. They let them fight it out so they can prove they're a good protector and provider, and they just kind of go with the winner. Whereas, humans don't really look at, hey, will this person be a good protector, provider? They make their criteria on other things. A good parallel to it would be like shopping for groceries. If you were to take two baskets and walk to the grocery store and get only what you want, and then go back to that same grocery store and get only what you need and what will help you lose weight, those baskets are going to look dramatically different. Same thing when it comes to guys. If you look at a guy and you're like, I'm dating guys that I want, compared to dating guys that I need, who I know will be good for me, even if it's maybe not what I want, those two guys are going to be dramatically different. And what's funny is, the experience is different as well. So typically you get a toxic guy that you want, that you're attracted to, and you fall in love with quickly. You kind of gradually, slowly fall out of love as you realize he ain't shit. On the reverse side, if you get a guy that maybe you don't have that carnal attraction to up front, but he's an amazing companion, he treats you well, he's loyal, treats you with respect, he provides, he's supportive, he's an amazing father, then you might gradually grow to love them, just because all they do is bring positive traits and positive experiences to your life. And so that's what it really comes down to, is, do you want what you want, or do you want what's good for you? Now, women that end up with amazing companions a lot of times either make the wise decision to pick a great companion, or they happen to desire what's good for them. Some people do this. Some people crave a salad. Some people crave fruit or vegetables, and those things happen to be good for you. Some people have to decide, you know what? I want to be in shape. I want to be healthier. I want to have a more active lifestyle. So even though I'm not craving these healthy choices, I'm going to force myself to consume them, because the outcome of consuming them is the life I want. And so if you look at the dating market the same way, even though I might not be craving this guy, I know he's good for me. I know he'll treat me well. I know he'll be loyal. I know he'll be an amazing companion. And I recognize my judgment stinks. I'm, for whatever reason, not attracted to what's good for me. So I'm going to make a decision with my head and pick what I know is to be good for me. And I hope my heart catches up. I know it's difficult. I know it's rare to do that, but that would be a good suggestion to find a better companion. And what's funny is, the marketplace would adjust. Women have a lot of control when it comes to the dating marketplace. So player types, toxic guys have no incentive to change because they keep being rewarded with woman after woman, body after body, while nice guys are on the sidelines watching this and like, why am I being a nice guy? I might as well do what these other guys are doing because it tends to work. If the reverse happens and quality men were picked, husband material was picked, good father material was picked, then those player types be like, wait a second, I'm going to have to adjust because I can't seem to find a companion. They want all these high quality guys. I'm going to have to develop some of these qualities myself if I want to date. So women control the dating marketplace. So the state of the dating marketplace is a reflection of what women reward. They reward lies, chemistry, good sex, and physical attraction, and not much else. And that's sad, but it is what it is. Now, on the flip side, if you're a good-for-nothing ratchet woman who's trash, then you probably deserve the trash you're getting. But if you're a quality woman and you just, for whatever reason, your judgment is just terrible when it comes to guys, then maybe stop trusting your judgment. Think with your head about what's good for you and maybe give that a shot and see if you aren't more happy with the outcome. I think it'd be healthier for society as a whole if more people thought like that. All right? So next time, be different.